Yeah, I'll react to that, sure.
What day is it?
What's up, guys? My name.
Hi guys, Ryan Shirley, great channel. Preemptive like, original link to the video, top of the description, Discord below that. Love to have you. My name's Connor if you're new. Yeah, top 10 places to visit in Austria. Hope you guys are doing well.
What's up, guys? My name is Ryan, and I recently returned from a trip to the beautiful country.
I was sorry, I don't know. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Look at that grass. I'm just in like a giggly mood, I guess. Okay.
Of Austria, and I want to show you my favorite places. So here's my Austria top 10.
I have been once. Innsbruck, Austria. It was beautiful.
Austria is one of the most beautiful countries I've been to. It is so green. They have some of the prettiest mountains and lakes you'll ever see. Now, to get there, I'd recommend flying into either Vienna or Salzburg, preferably Salzburg because it's closer to the Alps. So for our first location, we're gonna head over to Gosau. It is one of the most beautiful towns. Like, it is so gorgeous.
Guys, the thing about places like Austria and Switzerland is I only went on like the turkey leg part of it, like in a car, like from Munich to, you know, Austria to Innsbruck to Switzerland, kind of like went through Liechtenstein. And Austria and Switzerland, there is no non-incredibly beautiful part that I saw. It was like amazing, beautiful valley after amazing, beautiful valley with gorgeous mountains, any one of which would be a top 10 most beautiful spot in any other country. But you're just so spoiled that you have this.
When you think about the European Alps, this is it. It had some of the prettiest churches I've ever seen. There was hardly anybody. I had the whole place to myself. It was absolutely beautiful. So I definitely recommend taking a little pit stop here if you're near Hallstatt. All right, so after Gosau, we're gonna head up the road 15 minutes to see the Gosau See Lake. It's just a quick drive from Gosau. You'll pass a beautiful lake with a nice little bench, and there's a parking lot where you can park your car. Gosau See is just this beautiful lake that is situated between the Dachstein Glacier and the mighty peaks of Gosau Kamm. Probably butchered those words. There's a beautiful trail, and you can walk around the whole lake. They have an awesome lodge where you can get food, and you can also rent a boat and enjoy the lake even more. One thing that I do regret is I didn't take the gondola up because there's absolutely beautiful views on top, and there's also the infamous Austria Sky Ladder, which I would have known about if I was there. So make sure you guys visit that lake if you have a chance. It is so pretty. All right, so after you
guys, look at this little carve out of the mountain here. Is that a walkway or a road?
Visit that lake if you have a chance. It is so pretty. All right, so after Gosau See, we're gonna head over to the Glockner High Alpine Road. It's the highest road in Austria at 2,504 meters, and it's one of the highest in Europe. It's named after Glockner, which is the highest peak in Austria at 3,798 meters. When I was there, I slept at the base of the mountain, and I woke up around 6 a.m. to catch the sunrise. It cost me about 35 euros to enter the park. I was absolutely shook by the beauty and the colors of the mountains when I reached the top. Roads were a little scary, but nothing too crazy. After enjoying
horrifying. I haven't been here, but they're beautiful roads, well maintained. So when I say they're scary, I don't mean in like oh, they don't maintain it. They're beautiful, beautifully made roads. It's just I'm not just like the chances of your brakes giving out are small, and then you have emergency brake. But if you're gone, you're dead. You're gone. You're dead many times over, and it was very scary. I wasn't driving.
Glockner, I made the short drive over to the Pastoriz Glacier. It's the biggest glacier in Austria. They had a nice parking garage, and I found this trail that led to the base of the glacier. So I hiked down to the bottom, and the glacier was so cool. I loved the lake at the bottom. It was so gray and so pretty. The surrounding mountains are absolutely huge. You're able to see the Grossglockner mountain there, and I just had a good time having it all to myself. So
yeah, so when they say like valleys are carved out by glaciers, I've asked this in another video. If you all right. I mean, the glacier doesn't physically move backwards and upwards, right? That just doesn't make sense. So by carved out by glacier, does it mean just erosion from the meltwater? it's not like the actual movement of the ice does anything, right?
Definitely a really cool place to visit if you're in the Glockner National Park. All right, so after Glockner and Pasteurize, we're gonna head over to Krimmel Falls. So these are the highest waterfalls in Austria at 300 meters high. There are 3 stages to the waterfall, the biggest being over 140 meters. So the entrance fee is about €4, and it's about a 30-minute hike to the lowest waterfall, which is the biggest and most impressive in my opinion. You can also hike to the top if you're feeling like an adventure. There's a nice little lodge where you can have lunch. If you like waterfalls, I definitely recommend visiting Krimmel Falls. All right, so after Krimmel Falls,
I feel like spring, like early mid-spring, is the best place to go to mountainous wilderness areas, because that's when the meltwater is going to be going down, and there's going to be these beautiful cascading waterfalls and rivers.
We're going to head over to the beautiful town of Hallstatt. When you see Hallstatt for the first time, it feels
just like whenever I go hiking or something to a wilderness mountainous area, and I see these dried up, obviously places where water would be running, I'm always like, damn, I wish I went here in the spring.
Over to the beautiful town of Hallstatt. When you see Hallstatt for the first time, it feels like a fairy tale. It's located on Lake Hallstatt, and it has the beautiful mountains surrounding it, and the town is just so beautiful. It's famous for its 16th century Alpine style houses. Hallstatt used to be a salt mining village, but now it's a very popular tourist destination.
Look at those like boat garages.
Hallstatt used to be a salt mining village, but now it's a very popular tourist destination. To get there, it's about an hour drive from Salzburg. You drive through a tunnel to get to the town. I'd recommend going there and walking around, enjoying the beauty of the town. All right, so after Hallstatt, we're gonna head over to Wolfgang Lake. It's about an hour drive from Salzburg. I stumbled upon this lake on my way to Hallstatt. I was just blown away by the mountains and the color of the water. It literally felt like I was in the ocean. They had like these boats in the water, and it was just so beautiful. Found a nice little pit stop off the side of the road where I was able to get a panoramic view of the area, and it was just so freaking cool.
I remember seeing a lake. I cut him off mid-sentence.
Definitely recommend hanging around Lake Wolfgang if you get a chance. So after Lake Wolfgang, we're
relatively flat as far as Austria goes. I don't know what the more eastern part, like the bigger chunk. You know how Austria kind of looks like it's got a little handle, and then the bigger part where I think Vienna is. I don't know how mountainous that area is compared to the more thin part connecting to Switzerland. But the thing I was going to say is I remember seeing a lake like this. Luzerne or Bern, Switzerland. One of the two.
Hanging around Lake Wolfgang if you get a chance. So after Lake Wolfgang, we're gonna head up to the nearby Schaefberg Mountain. So
Jesus
you can take a ferry from St. Gilgen and then take a steam train up to the mountain. So the train is a little bit expensive. It costs around €30. So if you want to save some money, you can take a cable car from St. Gilgen, or you can just hike it up. The view on the top is absolutely stunning because you get a panoramic views, the surrounding mountains and lakes. There are some cafes where you can get some lunch and enjoy the beautiful views, and you can just hike around the area. It is so pretty. So after you get a panoramic views, the surrounding mountains and lakes.
Gives me like Sound of Music vibes.
There are some cafes where you can get some lunch and enjoy the beautiful views, and you can just hike around the area. It is so pretty. So after Schaefberg, we're going to head over to the Zillertal Alps. This is the furthest destination in the video, being over a 4-hour drive from Salzburg. It's right on the Italian-Austrian border. One of the coolest places in the Zillertal Alps is the Oper Hike. It's a hike that goes up to a peak of over 11,000 feet high, but on the way there, there's a bridge that has an absolutely gorgeous view of the lake below. This bridge is super famous all over social media. If you keep walking up the trail, there's also a nice little mountain hut where you can get some food and enjoy the view below. There's also a super cool dam on that lake.
Even the dam is beautiful. Like the dam, this giant man-made concrete thing somehow doesn't ruin it.
And it's just a really beautiful place with amazing views.
fact, it makes
For
the
our
lake.
last stop, we're gonna head over to the castle of Schloss. When I was driving back to Vienna, I saw this from the highway, so I decided to pull off the road and get as close as I could to this castle. It's believed to be built in the 12th century. It has 5 round towers, and it's just an absolutely magical place. What's awesome is it's free to enter, and you just hike there, and you can go whenever you want. All right, that is it for my favorite places in Austria. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyways, it's Ryan, and we will see you later.
Great video as always from Ryan. His images are incredible. Aren't there still a lot of possibilities of a lot of like maybe not mountain peaks, but yeah, a lot of peaks having old castle ruins that like it might still not be discovered yet, because when they become ruins and then the trees grow back, then it's really hard to pick it out on the top of the mountain. So I saw a video where that was, anyways, really cool, awesome, great video. I would appreciate any comments, guys. Go check out Ryan Shirley's channel if you haven't already. Fantastic travel videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.